Students, in this video we are going to start our second chapter of mathematics, that is fraction and decimal. Students, what is a first of all what is a fraction is? See, if you are having a circle like this and you have to divide it into two parts, what you will do, you will draw a line like this and it will be divided. This was a whole circle and now it is divided in two parts like this one, and this one will be like this. Two parts are there. So first of all it was one whole, one complete. Now it is having two parts like this. So what is the fraction? Fraction is none other than parts. Fraction means parts. So how many parts are there? Total two parts. Now this part is how many parts of these two? One part. So we will write it as 1 out of 2 part, and this one again we will write 1 out of 2 parts. So here is one value is upside this and one value is downside. So whatever we have written in the 1 by 2, that here 1 is known as numerator and 2 is a denominator. So like this we will represent a fraction in the form of numerator and denominator. Suppose a fraction is written like this 7 by 2, then what will be the numerator in this? That will be 7 and denominator will be 2. Now parts of fraction. First of all we will read about the decimal fraction. So whatever the decimal fractions are, as we know, we can write fraction in the form of a upon b, where b will be not equal to 0. Why it is? If b will be 0, suppose I have written here 5 upon 0, so this value is not defined, so we can't write it because this value is not defined. So b should be some real number, some natural number. B should be some natural number here, not x or whole number excluding 0. So decimal fraction will be the fraction in which the denominator will be the multiple of 10. See here, like if it is written 1 by 10, 2 by 100 or 3 by 1000, like these fractions will be decimal fraction in which the denominator will be the multiple of 10. Vulgar fraction will be all that function in which other than the denominator, other than the multiple of 10, denominator will be the whole number other than the multiple of 10. That will be the vulgar fraction, like 2 upon 107. This will be a vulgar function. Why? Because numerator is not the multiple of 10. Like this we can write. Now come to the proper fraction. Proper fraction, as we have done the two part of that circle, 1 by 2 was this. So this is a proper fraction in which numerator, that one will be the smaller as compared to the denominator. Denominator is 2, so 2 is greater than 1. Means if we are writing a upon b, then b is greater than 1. So in that case it will be a proper function in which numerator will be greater and denominator will be smaller, and this is the case b not equal to 0. Why? I told you in previous and before 2-4 lines I told you that b can't be 0, because if b will be 0 then it will be not defined. So improper fraction is again opposite of that proper function, in which here was 1 upon 2. If we are writing it 2 upon 1, means if numerator is greater and denominator is smaller, then it will be a improper fraction. Or in symbolically like this we can write a upon b, where b is not equal to 0, and it can be a is equal to b or a is greater than b. Means if it is written 5 upon 5, then also it will be improper. Or if it is written like this 5 upon 2, then also it will be improper, because a is greater, you can see, and a is equal to b, like this. Now come to mixed fraction. Mixed fractions will be a fraction having a whole number and a proper fraction, like this 2 whole 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is a proper fraction and 2 is a whole number. So like this if we are writing, then it will be our mixed fraction. Symbolically we will write a whole b by c, or we can convert this one like 2 whole 1 by 2 is written in simple fraction. How we will convert? We will multiply 2 by 2. 2 to ja, it will be equal to 4 plus 1 will do 4 plus 1 upon 2. 4 plus 1, it will be 5 upon 2. Means denominator, whatever the denominator is, that will remain same only. Like it is written 2 whole 3 by 7. Then what will be the simple form of this one? 7 we will write as it is, and 7 2 ja. We will multiply these two numbers. 7 2 ja 14 plus 3, 15, 16, 17. So 17 upon 7 will be its simple form, and this is in mixed form. Now come to the simple form of a fraction. See what is the simple form means. If a fraction is literally like this, 44 over 11, 44 upon 11. Now can we divide this 44 with 11? Yes. 11 1 ja 11 and 11 4 ja 44. It can be written as in the form of 4 upon 1. Means if a fraction is having none other than 1 is the common factor in 4 into 1 and 1 into 1, we can write, means only other than 1 there is no common factor of 4 and 1. So it will be our simplest form of a fraction. Means if we are writing it 20 upon 4, then will it be a simpler? No, because there are more common factors of 20 are, like we can write 20 as 2 into 10 and 4 as 2 into 2. So there is one common fraction 2 2, so 2 is cancelled by 2. Now again 2 1 ja 2, 2 5 ja 10. We can write is as 5 upon 1. So the simplest form of 20 upon 4 will be 5 upon 1, because there is no other common multiple other than 1 in, because we can't reduce it now. So it will be the simplest form of a fraction. Now come to like and unlike fractions. Like fractions are the fractions having the same denominator, like 1 by 2 and 3 by 2 it is written. Then these will be like, because denominator is same in both. Or if I will write 100 upon 2, then it will be again these three again will be like, because denominator is same. Where in case of unlike fraction, the denominator will be not same. 2 upon 1, 3 upon 7 and 4 upon 8. These will be unlike fractions because denominator is not same. Now come to the comparison of two fractions. See, if a fraction is 1 by 2 and 1 by 4, simplest one, 1 by 4 means fourth part of one whole, this one, and 1 by 2 means 2 part, this one. So which one will be the greater? Obviously we know that half is greater than 1/4, but how we will calculate? If a fraction is other than this, then how we will calculate? First we will cross multiply this one will multiply it with 1 with 4 and this 2 with 1. So what will be our result? 1 into 4, and it should be equal to 2 into 1, 2. So which one is greater? This one. 4 is greater than 2 na? So our first fraction will be greater than the second one. We will cross multiply. So there can be the three cases. Means if symbolically we are writing, we can write it as a upon b and this one c upon d. So what we are doing, cross multiply. Means like this I am writing here a upon b or c upon d, like this. So after cross multiplying, it will become a into d and c into b into c, like this. If three cases will be there, if AD is greater than BC, like here it was na, AD is greater than BC, then first fraction will be greater. Second case can be, it is also possible that AD will be equal to BC, like it is written 1 by 2 and it is written 4 by 2 and here again 4 by 2. Then we will multiply, then cross multiplication, it will be 4 to ja 8 and it will be again 4 to ja 8. Means this one part and this one part both are equal. AD is equal to BC. Then these two fractions will be also equal. Here we can write 4 by 2 is equal to 4 by 2. Both will be equal. And third case is when this one will be the greater. For that we can write symbolically AD is less than BC. That will be the case. So like this we can compare by cross multiplication. Now come to the operation on fraction. See what are the four basic operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So in case of addition in fractions, what we do, if it is 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2, see if like fractions are there, both the denominator is same, then we will simply add the numerator 3 plus 1 4 and denominator we will write as it is. But if these are unlike, if there are unlike fraction like 1 by 2 plus 3 by 3, then denominators are not same, then what we will do, first we will take the LCM of these 2 and 3. The LCM of 2 and 3 will be 6. So what we will do here, we will write the LCM 6 and 2 stable up to 6. 2 3 is 6, 3 into 1 we will do, multiply it with this numerator plus sign we will write as is, 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, 2 into whatever in numerator we will multiply, so it will be equal to 3 1 is 3 plus 3 2 is 6 upon 6, so 6 plus 3 it will be 9 upon 6, or further we can write it in simple form, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, means 3 by 2 we can write like this, we will add. So in case of subtractions, all the rules are same as it was in addition. Same thing we will do if like fractions are 1 by 2 minus 3 by 7, like fractions are, so simply we will multiply, we will write 1 minus 3 and denom 1 by, sorry I have written it wrongly, if same like fractions are like 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2, so we will minus it numerator as it is and denominator 2 we will write, so minus 3 plus 1 it will be equal to minus 2 upon 2, that will be equal to minus 1. Or if the denominator are not same, then again LCM we will take, and same as we have done in addition, same we will do. In multiplication what we will do, see, if it is written 1 by 2 into 15 upon 2, then how we will do, see, the numerator of first fraction we will multiply with numerator of second, and denominator of first fraction we will multiply with denominator of second, means 15 into 1 we will do and 2 into 2 we will do, so it will become 15 upon 4, means simply we will multiply whatever is written, like 17 upon 2 into 2 upon 2, so we will multiply 7 2 is 34 upon 2 2 is 4, like this we will do. See, multiplication, numerator will multiply it with numerator and denominator with denominator. Now come to division. This one is little different as compared to multiplication. Only multiplication we will do, but little difference is there. 1 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Now how we will divide, see, here is the sign of divide, we will write it same 1 by 2, and in case of at the state of divide sign we will write here multiplication sign, and we will do reciprocal of this one. Reciprocal means opposite. Here we will learn about it. Reciprocal, first we will understand about reciprocal, then see, if fractions is like this a upon b, then the reciprocal of a upon b will be b upon a, means if 2 by 5 is written, then what will be the reciprocal of 2 by 5? It will be 5 by 2, like this. If it is 10 by 20, then what will be the reciprocal of 10 by 20? That will be 20 upon 10, like this we will write. And for this also, a should be not equal to 0 and b should be not equal to 0. This will be the condition. So here we will do the reciprocal of 3 by 2, that will be equal to 2 upon 3. Now simple multiplication become, so what we will do in multiplication, 2 into 1 2, 3 2 is 6, same as we have done in multiplication. Like this, means in case of division what we will do, whatever the second fraction is given, that will do the reciprocal of that one. Like one more example we can take, 15 upon 30 divided by 60 upon 30. So how we will divide, same 15 upon 30 we will write, and at the place of divide here we will multiply, and this one we will do reciprocal, that will be 30 upon 60. Now 30 is cancelled by 30 and 15 we will multiply, we will divide 1 by 4 will 15 4 is 60, 1 by 4 will be our answer. Now come to reciprocal, as I told, that is the same opposite of that, 2 by 5 then 5 by 2. Now complex fraction. Complex fractions is none other than this divide on. See how, if it is written 1 upon 2 divided by 2 upon 4. Now see what this means, if I am writing 1 by 2, it means 1 divided by 2. Same. Now here we can write it as 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 4. Is it? Because in fraction If it is written 60 upon 2 means it is the same 60 divided by 2. So we can write it in this form also. So we know that in divide what we will do, second fractions reciprocal we will do, and sign will be of multiply. Multiply we will write, and 4 by 2. Reciprocal of 2 by 4 will be 4 by 2 will write. Now it will be equal to 4 into 1 4, 2 to the 4. 4 divided by 4, 1 will be our answer. Like this means complex fraction is a upon b divided by b upon c upon d. Then we can represent in symbolically, we can write a upon b divided by c upon d, or it will be equal to a upon b into d upon c. Like this we can do. So on this basis you can do your exercise.